Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I've decided to go to Laurel Hill State Park, which is about an hour outside of Pittsburgh near the Seven Springs area. So today I did have to work this morning, so I wanted to do a quick hike since I don't have a whole lot of time. So I decided to do this park here. I really like this park. I've hiked here a lot. This general area, it's really great for families. There's lots of neat little diners and places to eat. There's little shops and antique shops, things like that to do to kill time. So yeah, definitely check this area out if you're near the Seven Springs area in Pennsylvania. The trail that I'm going to be doing today is the Hemlock Trail. It's easy. I've not done it before, but it seems like it's pretty easy. You know, since I don't have a lot of time and want to be back home in time for dinner. So it's only about 1.2 miles, only about 220 feet of elevation gain. But it's a beautiful day today. It's a little cooler here in Pennsylvania. First week of June. It's about 73 degrees. It's clear, cloudy skies, meaning that the big white puffy clouds in the skies. It's, as you can see behind me, there's the Laurel Hill Creek, and I believe this trail kind of follows along this pretty much the whole way or around it. There's a lot of fishermen out right now. Just a lot of greenery, just a lot of nature. Birds are singing. Really look forward to getting out and hiking for a little bit here in this beautiful day. So we'll see you on the trail. All right. One more thing, the trailhead is pretty easy to find if you're using GPS or All Trails app. There are 8 parking spots on the Hemlock Trail, and right now all but 2 or 3 are taken. That's because I guess due to the good fishing around here, there seems to be a lot of folks out there fishing. So just keep that in mind if you come visit and hike the Hemlock Trail. So from the parking area, which is behind me, the trailhead is just over this small little bridge over the water, and the trailhead is very nicely marked. I have a feeling that the trail here will be pretty well marked the whole way as well. Well, the trail is a loop, and right here there's a Y. So you can either start off and go up these steps or go along the river. I generally like a payoff, and I want to end by going along the river. So at this Y, I'm going to take these man-made steps up and go the rough way first and pay off with the river later. Looks like they recently restored one of these trail shelters. Not sure how long ago. I don't see a date on this sign, but looks pretty good. No overnight stay, but there's a little fire pit stove thing. It's pretty cool if you want to hang out here, spend some time, grill a couple dogs. Laurel Hill State Park is considered an old forest. I guess not an ancient forest. Assuming there's a difference between an ancient forest, which there are some of those up in the Allegheny Forest, north center of Pennsylvania. So a difference between ancient forest and old forest or old woods. The trail I'm on is the Hemlock Trail, and I am completely surrounded by old hemlock trees. They are a part of the pine family, so they're these little pine needles. Some of them don't seem to have a lot of pine needles on them. Some do. Some are very vibrant green, which is really cool to look at. So I don't know if I've ever really hiked through a hemlock forest before, but so far this is pretty neat. As you can hear where I'm at right now, there's a road, park road, not far behind me, but it seems like this trail gets deeper into the woods as we go. All right, back to it. Well, I guess I was wrong. This is considered an ancient forest. You're standing in one of Pennsylvania's few remaining old-growth forests. These giant hemlock trees have quietly witnessed Pennsylvania's history. I'm not going to read all of that, but Pennsylvania's state tree is the eastern hemlock. It's identified by its flat needles. I did not know that was our state tree. So this is a very significant trail that we're on here, and I'm glad I could bring you along. I will say this, maybe it's the nature of hemlock trees since they are a pine, but there's a lot of sunlight coming through with it being a relatively cool 72, 73 degree day. I don't mind it, it's not too hot, but it's given a lot of different looks. So you'll be in the shade sometimes, like what's behind me, and then you come out and it's a little bit more bright. So yeah, it's not your typical Pennsylvania forest where it's really dense, you know, and not a lot of sun coming through. It's a little different, kind of enjoying it. So the trail technically is a loop, but if you're following the All Trails app, there's a section that goes straight off of the loop, and not much to it. It just takes you to Buck Run Road. Wasn't a whole lot to see. I mean, there is this little cute little cascade here. And this little wooden bridge takes you to the road. I think you could skip it if you want, or if you want to get your steps in like I did, go for it. Really loving this section of the trail. I mean, some of these trees, it's hard to pick up here on the camera, but they're pretty wide, look pretty old, very tall, very scenic area, part of this trail. A lot of rock formations, big boulders, and of course, skirting along the water. I didn't want to disturb that fisherman by talking while I was right there on the river, but that was a pretty amazing spot. It's off trail a little bit, so there's all these little paths that go down to the river off the trail. This one looked like it had the best access and some rocks to climb on to get out further into the river. So keep an eye out for those little pathways, offshoots from the trail. I can see why this place is popular for fishing. I mean, not only is this river stocked, but there's these rocky outcrops, kind of flat. You can get out there in the middle if you want. So if you like to fish, this might be a good place to come. I think I've seen at least 7, 8 people fishing now. Well, there you have it, Laurel Hill State Park, the Hemlock Trail. Man, I really like this one. Nice, easy trail, very scenic. The ancient forest of hemlocks was just amazing. Makes me just want to try to get out to California out there to see the giant redwoods at some point. That's on the bucket list. Just hiking along the river towards the latter half of that hike was spectacular. Beautiful day, couldn't ask for better weather. Just wish I had more time and I'd explore some of the other trails around here that I haven't done yet, but future episodes we'll get to those. So that's it for now. So the Hemlock Trail in Laurel Hill State Park, and until next time, keep hiking.